One.
Good evening. My name is Melissa Rolls and this is Business News Tonight. Studies have shown a shocking trend in business interviewing practices. Employees say that the practice has been around as long as the interviewing process itself, but no one has ever mentioned it until now. The issue is unethical interviewing questions. Anyone who has ever been through an interview has had one or two of these questions asked, but a lot of people don't even know it has happened to them. Some very common interviewing questions are: how old are you? What is your maiden name? Are you a U.S. citizen? Do you have any children or do you plan on having any children? Do you have any physical disabilities or handicaps? And does your religion prevent you from working during certain times of the year? These questions are designed to find out if you're in it for the long term or if anything will interfere with your working abilities. If you have kids, you might have a lot of absences for illnesses or activities that the children might be in. There's a possibility that you might leave work due to pregnancy or to stay at home with your children. Other questions are a lot more obvious and designed to distinguish age, religion, and other things of that nature. In 2008, the famous retail chain Abercrombie and Fitch found itself in the middle of an ethics lawsuit due to an inappropriate question and policy discovered during an interview with a 17-year-old Muslim girl named Samantha Elaf. Elaf was told in the interview that her hijab is a violation of Abercrombie's looks policy. Watch as we show the reenactment of the interview. Note the unethical questions that could have been asked that day.
Samantha, I like your scarf. Is it an accessory or is it a hijab?
Thank you, it's a hijab.
So you're of Muslim faith?
Yes, I am.
Do you plan to take off any time for Ramadan?
No, although that's a month I will be fasting physically and spiritually.
Would there be any reason that your religion would interfere with work?
No, it is custom to have one of our salahas just after noon sun, but if I miss one, I can make it up later.
See, if we decided to hire you, would you be able to remove your scarf while you're working?
No, I will not be able to.
Well, unfortunately, due to our looks policy, we won't be able to offer you a job because your scarf is in direct violation.
That was amazing. It is illegal to discriminate during an interview for employment. There are times where you may have felt that a question that you were asked during an interview was inappropriate. What do you do in these situations? Some suggestions for answering the tough questions are to refuse to answer the question. You might not get the job, but you'll still walk out with your pride. You can swallow your pride and your privacy and answer the questions, and you may still be in the running for the position. Or you can answer the legitimate concern that may lie behind the improper question while ignoring the exact question itself. In our next clip, you will see how the interview should have gone and how the interviewer should have asked the proper questions.
So can you tell me about yourself?
Yes, I have worked in the retail business for about 2 years now, and I have very strong customer service skills and great on-the-job experience from previous employment, and that will benefit this company. I know how to answer multi-line phones, meet deadlines, operate a computer, and be a team player, handle cash accurately, and create a friendly atmosphere for the customers.
Okay, so why did you leave your last job?
As much as I loved my last job, I felt it was time for me to excel into a position that will eventually lead to a management position in the long run.
Okay, Samantha, what is your philosophy towards work?
To do my best, be a team player, strive to be successful, and contribute to the business my full potentials.
Okay, explain how you will be an asset to this organization.
Well, I have much work experience in schooling that relates to this position that has prepared me well. In my last job, I was able to increase their revenue by $5,000 a month just by organizing the store's layout to make it more attractive to customers walking by and giving great customer service.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Wow, well, that was a great interview. I would have hired her. Just remember that businesses are looking out for their best interests, so in order to stay in the running for the next big job, let them know that nothing is going to get in your way. And if a company is being blatantly disrespectful and discriminating, report them immediately. I'm Melissa Rolls with Business News Tonight, hoping that your business day makes sense.